Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Angelina Murphy and I am a extension specialist based out of Seattle, Washington. And today I'm going to go over everything hand-tied extensions and maintenance. So how to maintain your investment. Once you go in, you actually get your dream hair installed, how to maintain it so it can last a longer amount of time and you can really keep your investment in good shape for a long time. So first things first, I want you to click the link below and subscribe to my channel. I'm new at this game, so please be easy on me. I'm not really used to the whole YouTube show, but I'm getting more used to it now, so subscribe. Okay, anyway, here we go. So hand-tied extensions are a really trendy extension method right now. There's so many extensions out there on the market. There's tape-ins, there's keratin bonds, there's so many, at least 20 different methods. And I've done them all, and I've also had them all in my hair. And I can tell you right now, the reason why we only offer 1 or 2 methods in the studio is because they're gentle. 99% of my clientele has little to no hair, and every single hair counts, and that's why we only offer and specialize in hand-tied extensions with little points of contact, zero tape, glue, hot tools, or solvent involved, which is the best. And removal of hand-tied extensions is 5 to 10 minutes, and then all you need is scissors and a pair of pliers to cut the string and take the beads out. So it's I think the removal process with what we do in the studio is the best part with these certain extensions, because the removal process with other extension methods is the most damaging part. They use solvent and pliers and alcohol, and it just gets really yucky. So, okay, here we go. Maintaining your extensions, what you need to know. First and foremost is brushing, and the brushing aspect of maintaining them is so important. This is gonna be your best friend. A little wet brush. This guy is, I don't even know, like $20, and his name is Pro Back Bar Detangler. Glides through tangles with less effort, pain, and breakage, and it's boar bristled, so it will go into the extensions and into the rows easily. Hand-tied extension wefts are layered, so you have like a minimum of 5 to 6 wefts on each row that you have to comb through and really get in there to detangle. So brushing is probably the #1 thing you need to learn how to do correctly, or you're gonna fuck up some shit. So let's talk about brushes and what kind of brushes you need. I feel like paddle brushes are okay, but the wet brush is the best option, plus a detangler. Detangler and brush, those are your two bad boys that are a staple in your back bar that you need every time you shampoo, and sometimes in between shampooing you spray a little detangler, but your wet brush is gonna be your best friend. For maintaining your extensions, keeping them beautiful, keeping them soft and tangle free. If you don't brush correctly, you will tangle. So lifting up your rows, getting in between each row and brushing thoroughly, working your way from bottom to top. We all know this. I hope you know this if you have extensions, but if you don't, there's a little tip. So this is an example of hand-tied extensions, how I get them and what they look like before they're colored and installed. They come in wefts that are wrapped individually, and they're really thin. A good set of hand-tied extensions are thin and really soft and delicious. The hair, you could feel the difference with hand-tied extensions. So when I say I'm putting multiple wefts on each row, that's what I mean. This is one weft, and we layer each of these onto rows. So when I say to brush through the wefts over your rows, I mean getting in between each weft on each row. Does that make sense? Okay. Next thing I want to talk about is washing and rinsing. So shampooing your scalp and rinsing thoroughly before conditioning, blah, 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 blah. But please do this right. A lot of people don't know how to shampoo correctly. They just plop the shampoo on, they kind of rub it around a little bit, and then they rinse it halfway, and then they have shampoo stuck in their hair still, and then they plop some conditioner on and they barely rinse that out, and it's just a shit show. So let's learn how to shampoo properly. We put a little bit of shampoo in our hands, we emulsify it, and then we go into our scalp, massaging our scalp and getting in there in between each row. I have 3 rows, I think, in my hair, and I have to get in there Massage your scalp. Don't shampoo the ends of your extensions. They aren't dirty. They don't need to be washed. Just focus on the scalp. Take your shower head and rinse out all the shampoo until you see all the soap coming through the ends before you put your conditioner in. And that's a big step, because if I see any kind of buildup or irritation in the scalp, I know 100% it's because of buildup on the scalp due to not rinsing out their shampoo thoroughly or using too much product buildup and not getting that stuff out. So make sure that you're shampooing and conditioning the right way. Okay, next, oil. Oiling is a big deal with extensions. I know I talked about this, and this is gonna sound a little redundant, but it is so true. You have to oil every single day. Your extensions, just a little bit, emulsify it, mid-length to ends. You can avoid your real hair so you don't see a line of demarcation from where the oil is on your real hair versus your extensions. So especially if you're a blonde, make sure you're oiling every day and really taking the time to do that before you brush and before bed. You know, a little oil. In the morning, if you're styling every day with a hot tool, oil is a must because it's also a heat protectant. I love the CBD oil, which I talked about before. You can look back at my last video and I talk about it in that video. If you want to know what my favorite oil is right at the moment, that is the one. Okay, so hot tools. I just learned that hot tools on extensions, especially blondes, it will turn the hair yellow. So if you're doing a hot tool, that sucker's all the way up to the hottest heat, and you're cooking your brand new luxury extensions with a flat iron or a curling iron, make sure to spray in some heat protectant before you put it on any kind of hot tool on your extensions, or they will tend to turn brassy and yellow, and I've seen it over and over again. You can't avoid it, so make sure that you put heat protectant on your extensions before you do any kind of hot tools, and that will save the lifespan of your extensions. I always tell my guests, I always try to promise less and deliver more with how long their investment will last. My blondes can go, let's just say 6 months. Let's just say 6 months before you need new pieces put in or a whole new set of hair. So blondes can go about 6 to 9, let's just plan on 6, and my brunettes can go up to a year. So brunettes, honey, we just have an easier time. I don't know what to say. I love being a brunette. Anyway, I'm biased. So blondes have a little harder time. You guys have to baby your hair a little bit more than my brunettes, but that's okay. Blondes have more fun, right? Okay, so move up appointments. Your move up appointments, 6 to 8 weeks. Anything after 8 weeks, things can go left. And what do I mean by that? Well, we offer the Lambo of all extensions in the studio, but nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect. And if you push out your move-up appointments too far, things can go left. You could get loose pieces, you can get flappers, I like to call them, and they're really annoying and they're bugaboos, and it's just kind of a bitch. So make sure that you're booking your appointments with your stylist every 6 to 8 weeks to make sure nothing goes bad and you're all set. And if you push it out too long, it could cause matting and damage being pulled by the beads for that long. So just make sure that the extensions are up on your scalp most of the time and they're not grown out too far. Okay, well that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe if you want all your extension needs. I'm here for you. Extension, color, all that good stuff. And go check us out on New Day Northwest, Seattle's only morning show. We'll be talking about all the winter hairstyles and trends that are happening in 2022. And yep, that's it. Bye.